Alright, today we're going to have Craftsman LT2000 Part 2 with all the tune-ups done to it. We'll just go ahead and start. Last video I probably said this, but it's got front tires, new. It's got a new tube in the back tire here. It's, open up the hood here. It's got a new spark plug. You can't see it, but down there, you know. It's got new oil filter along with an oil change. The fuel filter's new. Well, relatively new. It's got a new air filter. Cleaned the carburetor out. Got this inline fuel filter in here. Sure, I might have said something about that. Greased this, and then the wheel bearing in there on both sides. Didn't grease the deck, I don't know if you can. Sharpen the blades, and it's got a new battery in here, and it's ready for sale. Listed on Craigslist already. It's got some damage to it, you know, some scrapes and stuff. Seat's torn off, but other than not looking good, it's clean overall. Runs good, cuts great, you know. So this is part 2. I'm going to go ahead and start it up. And the way you got to start this is, what I do is I turn the fuel on. And since the fuel's been shut off, I like to let it sit for maybe 30 seconds. Meanwhile, I do that. I check the oil. And then by the time I'm done checking the oil, set my rag down, it's good to start. So, I'm going to go ahead and sit on her. Got my clutch in. We're in neutral. I'm going to put her up to choke. Which I don't really like this because you go from choke right into full throttle. So I usually have it start up, it'll sputter a little bit, and I'll throw it down to about half throttle here. Because I don't like going, you know, from a cold engine right to full throttle. So I'm going to go ahead and give her a little fire up. I mean, I didn't even have the fuel on that long, and actually that's the best it's ever start up. Uh-oh. Got some smoke coming from somewhere. Might be just the exhaust. I don't know, because before, remember, the gas was leaking through into the oil, but it shouldn't be since we turn it off. Turn off the fuel. Let me get a rag here. It's a pretty boring video, but just wanted to show you part 2. I'm thinking it just smoked like that because maybe whatever fuel was in the carburetor from before we turned it off leaked down into the cylinder. God dang it. This dumb rag is soaked in oil already. God dang, I can't get a good rag. Hold on. By the way, you got 2 weed eaters running real good. Replaced the fuel lines, cleaned the carbs, and adjusted them. Because I made a little tool. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I'm hoping now is it just smoke because of fuel ain't in it. Hold on. Well, the oil still smells like oil and not gasoline, so that's good. Because I got this thing listed, and I don't want it to go bad on me, I guess, if that's what you want to say. And then have someone want to buy it. I gotta clean this out down here. I don't understand this. It's a little space in between the frame and the axle, and grass gets packed up in there, but I can't get it out, so I'm not gonna worry about it. You probably can't even hear me because I'm not talking very loud. I'm gonna try to check the oil on this thing. It was right in between the little hash marks, you know, where you want it. You know, it's full and add. You know, it's right in the little marks. So I'm gonna check it. It's probably not a good time to check it since it was just running, because now the oil's all over inside. You can't see that, but I can. And it still looks good. It's still the same as long as there's no more in there than there was before. So that's good. See, I'm hoping the smoke was just whatever laid down in the cylinder overnight. So that's why you really got to turn this off right away. Yeah, if not, you know, you'll have a lot of excess fuel where you don't need it, and then you gotta change the oil filter and flush it out again. Overall, got the grasp of this thing. I probably got 4 hours on all these replacement parts just to make sure it runs right. Haven't had any trouble. So, cuts real good. Thanks for watching.